Hey y'all, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate taking time out of y'all's busy schedule to stop in and see what it is I'm up to. It's about 9:30 in the evening, Saturday the 19th of March 2022. It is 76 degrees Fahrenheit out there with a humidity of 71%. It's nice when the breeze is blowing. It's a little stifling in here, so I've got a fan up here. Just one of my small fans. 24 degrees Celsius. Let's see if I can show that. This fan right here. I'm running the fan and the light off of my little power pack. So I don't know how big that one is. I'll try to remember to look it up and put a link down below if anyone's interested. It works rather well for me. I think it's a 10,000 milliamp hour, but it may only be like, I don't know, 2,000 or something. Anyway, I am up at the mailbox laundry room doing some laundry. My brother's like, where are you going? I said, up to do laundry. He said, where are you going? I said, up to do laundry. He said, where? I said, right up at the office. He said, they're closed at 8. I said, nah, that's just a sign. They don't pay attention to that. So, it looks like when I went in there, it looked like somebody has moved out and left a bunch of stuff for people to sort through, which is kind of cool. I've been doing that as I go through stuff, and it's like, I really don't want to throw this in the dumpster. I'm gonna put it out on the cargo rack of the brat buggy, because the cargo rack is out by the street. It faces the street. The brat buggy is parked nose in. So I've been putting stuff out there, and it disappears quick. There's a lot of people out there picking. I put all kinds of stuff out there: lamps and step stools and small shelving units and toys, even clothes. So I got a little whistle when I talk tonight. Anyway, yeah, so I'm in here. I popped a load of wash in. I'll let it run. I don't know how long they run for. A half hour, 45 minutes. We'll see. But I don't know how to describe it. I've been trying to get things done. It's so easy to exasperate my neck. I know by the time I get done here and get this laundry in the house, I'm going to be done. So, excuse me. I can only do little bits at a time, but I know I've said that before. It's just aggravating. It's going to be even more so when I get back to Monday. I start hauling the boys back and forth again, or back, picking them up and taking them home, and that hour and a half or whatever of riding and driving, I know it's going to tear my neck up. I can already tell just the way trying to make a drink up does. Sorry, there's something going on over here. Nothing important, but it keeps grabbing my attention. I have problems when this starts bothering me. I start with the shakes real bad. And I've already got small shakes. It runs in the family. You just get that little shake going on, but it exasperates when it starts getting into my shoulders. Yesterday I ended up having to mop the floor. Um, I went to make a drink and got the pitcher up almost to the top of the cup, and it started shaking. Water went everywhere. Oh my God! Luckily it was just water, and not. I hadn't made up a batch of lemon water. It was just plain water. It went everywhere. It soaked the counter. It soaked the floor. It soaked me. Oh man. So I ended up getting that all cleaned up and whatnot. But oh, you've got a couple of pretty dogs. Two black and white. They're not pit bulls. American Staffordshires. They are pretty. Anyway, where was I? Yes, I ended up. I didn't feel like going in and getting, finding the excuse me, digging the mop out, getting it wet, drying it out, and then going out and mopping up. I just grabbed a towel and mopped up the whole mess. So that's in the wash at the moment. Anyway, little bits of things. Trying to figure out where to put. I've got a couple of air rifles and some larger pistol crossbows and a bunch of little handgun BB pistols and airsoft pistols, and I wanted something to slide under the bed. The one at Walmart is like $11, but it's only 34 inches long, and I need 36. So, I went on Amazon to see what they had. They don't have any of the hard sides, but they had two 4 foot by 1 foot by 6, I think, soft-sided boxes that they were $11. So I ordered those. Hopefully that'll fit my long stuff. There should be enough room in there to fit a couple of blankets and whatnot as well. Thinking I'm going to take a page out of the camper van book and put a bunch of my blankets under my mattress. Ones that I'm not going to need. The weather's changing. Even with the air conditioner going, I don't need all the blankets on my bed. So right now I've got I've got 3 blankets and a comforter. So I think the big heavy fleece blanket's going to go. Maybe the electric blanket also. It just has it's a fairly heavy comforter quilt. So maybe that's what I'll keep. I don't know. I'll explore. I've been thinking. I said something the other day about putting things out in the brat buggy for the time being. If I'm not driving it, therein lies a recipe for disaster, of course. But the blankets that I've already put in the vacuum bags, they're not taking up as much space, but they're taking up space. I think I've got 5 blankets in the vacuum bags. They're taking up as much space as the one king-size comforter did by itself, but that's still a lot of space. So, anyway, I did get through trying to try to put this all together now. my son had taken a bunch of stuff and threw it all in the clothes basket, and he threw in stuff that I had sorted through and dirty clothes pile, and it all went into one big pile. So one thing I managed to do late last night, early this morning, was to sort through those. Excuse me. And come up with a almost another full trash bag full of clothes to go out. Some are kind of like, I was telling my daughter the other day, I'm getting rid of all these clothes, and then if I manage to start losing some weight and get back down into those 3Xs or into 2Xs, I'm going to be missing them. So her thing was, well, don't get rid of them all. I don't have any space. For now. Maybe once we get the loft bed up and I start getting the shelves in place, I'll figure out more space. But for now, see, my neck's already bothering me. I've only been out here 25 minutes total. But I was talking with my son the other day, and it's like I haven't been this messed up in ages. 10 or 15 years ago, I'd get these spasms in my shoulders that I'd be almost crying if I wasn't crying, and he'd have to punch me like just above and to the side of the shoulder blade, punch me as hard as he could to get that muscle to stop doing that number. Didn't matter what medications I was taking, it'd start freaking out. Oh man, talk about pain. And that's kind of where I'm at right now, only nowhere near that level. It's just that it's debilitating. I don't know if that's the right word, or if that's even a word. It's debilitating. Incapacitating. Maybe that's what I'm looking for. Putting two words together. Wow, that was a flash of lightning. But, I'll get home, take a couple of aspirins and a Midol. Yes, I said Midol. It's over-the-counter spasm medication. It works. I learned that years and years ago. Use at your own discretion. But that'll work. I'm a little scared to get back in a hot shower. I was in there the other night, started getting dizzy. Almost fell getting out of the shower. That wasn't fun. More lightning. In fact, that was scary. Let's see, are we having a storm coming in? Or is that just... I doubt it's heat lightning. Let's see what we end up with here. Yesterday I was feeling like blah. It was just like total ugh day. Everything ached. I had a kind of a not a screaming, pounding headache, just a something going on up there. And then every joint and every break and every crack and every muscle just said blah. And then the skies broke loose. I mean, it broke loose. We had hail, like M&M size hail coming down. And it came down for 20 minutes, a half hour. Not hailing the whole time, but that took a lot of pressure out of my head. So, basically still puttering around doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Rearranged my computers a little bit. I've been pulling stuff down off of the shelves that my son put up there and placing it in other spots. Getting those shelves ready for, stuff that I put up there so I know where it's at. But, he's coming back walking his two dogs again. So, come on, this phone is taking forever to load this app up. Shouldn't take that long. This phone runs slow sometimes, though. Now it's saying it's unavailable. What do I set up at? Well, let's get off of the other Wi-Fi. Try that. I'm a little far from the house to be hooked up to my Wi-Fi, and I noticed I hooked up to the hotspot on this. Should have its own going on, its own data, but anyhow. I come out here and I look around, and I got stuff out here I need to get done. Just a little. This thing just is not reactive for me tonight. Anyway. Whew. What do we got going on? 17 minutes. Hopefully those packages will come in tomorrow early enough so I can get them. I can get them packed, get those things packed away that are on that last bookshelf. Get that bookshelf out. Finish the last couple of drawers in the dresser and get it out. And then I'm starting to look pretty good in my room. So, I guess that's about it for tonight. I don't really have it's just, I don't have a whole lot to talk about. I'm just keeping on, doing basically the same thing, steadily, a little bit at a time. Get to a point where I can't do it anymore and take a break until I'm feeling a little bit better and get up and do a little bit more, and can't wait till I'm done. So, anyway, all that plus I'm like everybody else, worried about with what's going on across the ocean there. It's a crazy world we're in today. It really is. Stay safe, people. Let me know what you think. Give me a thumbs down, thumbs up. Leave me a comment wherever it is y'all leave comments on your internet access device of choice. If you'd like to share them around your social media, that'd be fandoculous. If your loved ones are nearby, give them a kiss and a hug. If they're not, give them a call. Hit them up on Facebook. Let them know you think about them. Let them know you love them. We ain't promised tomorrow, people. We ain't promised our next breath. Till I see you all again, I hope you have a fandoculous day. Slaughter, y'all. Bye-bye.